Hello.
Welcome to the CNFT News.
Here we are again.
Monday edition.
The next episode in the time loop.
That's
CNFT
right.
News edition.
Yeah, so we've got some great folks backstage right now. We're going to be talking with Adanauts. We're going to be talking with the Cardano Caravan. I think the entire Cardano Caravan. There's a lot of people
At least the
backstage
vast
right now.
majority.
We've never had so many people back there.
Yeah. It was really cool because it's one of those times where everybody gets to meet each other on screen.
That's right. Yeah.
Like we always are getting to meet people on screen, but like it's really cool when people are meeting each other. Like a lot of project members sometimes haven't met each other.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's really cool.
Got to do them video chats. What up, Jaybird? What's up, Donald? Thank you all for joining us today. Glad to have you. So, we wanted to begin this just with a little excitement about CNFTCon. CNFTCon is coming.
2 months exactly, or was that yesterday?
Today. It's today.
Oh, yeah.
So I wanted to share this little mock-up that we created of our booth. Some of you may have heard that we moved our booth to a smaller location because it was just too much booth. But take a look at this one. We're pretty happy with these ideas. Now, this is pretty...
And our neighbors.
This is mocked up. But yes, our neighbors were right off of the old money booth here. We've planned to have some very cool photo opportunities, spots. We'll have some free pins. Just bins full of pins.
And there may even be another very exciting aspect to that whole pin thing, but I'll keep my mouth shut.
Oh, I can't wait to hear. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So we're also going to have some cool pamphlets, and we're thinking of selling some news mugs. We're considering just printing these off and selling some of these bad boys there. Not because we'll really make much. From what we tell, we're really not going to make any money on it. But
we want to stand around the water cooler with our news mugs.
I want to give people mugs. We may not have the water cooler now that we've downgraded our space size. So what are you going to do? But we're having some fun here. Yeah, maybe. There's a lot of maybes still.
Yeah.
This is still in the works.
Yeah.
So very excited about that. I hope to see as many of you as we can at CNFTCon. Shout out to Chad.
What up, Chad?
Yeah.
Baby Data.
Daniel. Daniel. All right. Yeah. So I think we should jump into this thing. We're about to do our nonsense.
Embarking on a Monday episode, and now our Monday episodes for right now are more interview centric.
I think we're just burning through the ones that we already had scheduled, and we're going to change the format once we run out of people that we've, we don't want to cancel on people, but we're just not scheduling any new Monday episodes.
So for a while, it's still Monday, Thursday. Well,
it's always going to be Monday, Thursday.
Oh, right. It just won't be full interviews on Mondays.
Right, exactly. Yeah. We'll probably do other stuff Mondays. But for now, we've got quite an interview ahead of us. Let's do this. It's time for Nonsense Now. Whoa, where all you people come from?
In the goddamn metaverse now with all this crazy shit.
Wow. Well, welcome to the show, everybody.
1, 2. Okay, so we have 8. What is the full number of the Cardano Caravan that we're at right now?
We're more than 10.
Billy boy.
But this is the core.
There's more than that. And then we've also got
4 of the active members right now.
So almost everyone on screen here is representing Cardano Caravan, but we got down in the corner, it's Bourbon. What's up? Adanauts in the house.
What's up?
How's everyone doing?
Very, very, very well. Thank you for coming.
Yes. Okay, so 7.
Yeah, exactly. So we're doing okay. So this is our Nonsense Now segment. We like to just talk about some nonsense. Usually it's choose or would you rather questions, but we've got some fun ideas to discuss.
And one thing, I hope that this won't be something that you're having to live on during the Cardano Caravan. I hope y'all have some food adventures, but would you rather live on canned food or ramen noodles for a week? Can be any kind of ramen noodles.
Yeah, we're imagining the Cardano Caravan, thinking, what are they going to be eating? It's either canned food or ramen noodles for that week. So
canned food all day. I was going to say there's a lot of options in canned food. I think I'd dig that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with canned food too.
What kind of good options are there?
Well,
Love
you can get
myself some
ramen.
baked beans.
No.
That's what I'd be
Your
cool.
RV?
I mean, they have
Baked beans, I'll
canned
take the
bread,
ramen.
guys. You can
They
get
do it.
anything.
Bread. Yeah, that's not wrong.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, you're
Dog
definitely.
matters for the ramen, did you say?
I am chicken all day long. I'll eat the shrimp and beef too, but it all depends. Got to represent nudes.
Yeah,
That's
not wrong.
right.
What do you think,
News
Bourbon?
would be proud, indeed.
I got canned fruit. You know, I want some dessert. I can't eat ramen for dessert.
Exactly.
That's a solid
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Yep.
All right. So the caravan will be running on canned food. Good to know. We'll make a
More
note.
variety.
You can
That's
even get
right.
turkey in canned food. So, I mean, you can get anything in a can.
That's right.
Spam's
You
a can.
all your food groups. This is a question I feel like Jarhead would ask because he tends to ask things like this. Would you rather go to a jail for a crime you didn't commit or someone else go to jail for a crime you committed?
Mhm.
I mean, if I'm being honest, it's going to
Say
be
that
the
they're an
latter.
asshole. Okay, let's just say they're an asshole.
Okay.
Well, I have a couple of people that are currently in serving for me, so I think that's probably
You've answered that question.
I don't think I couldn't live happily. You know, I'd rather go in there. I mean, shit. I'm sure I'd make some friends. You meditate a bunch.
would.
You ain't got shit to do except for serve your time. You know.
Everyone would be like, Shart, sing Jailhouse Rock again. Let's
Right,
pretend
right.
it's a fun place."
Conjugal visits, you know. Yes,
So,
That
Shark,
sounds
are you
pretty.
volunteering for everyone then?
everybody go out and
Starts
do
taking a
do
bath
your
for
worst. I'll
everyone
take
on
the heat.
caravan.
All right.
It's already been established.
Shart knows it'll be a good growth experience.
All right. Now, here's an interesting one. These are just random ones we're finding on the internet. I found this one pretty funny. Would you rather be a high school teacher or a clown?
They're kind of the same in many.
The pay is probably about the same. So, what else?
6 in one, half dozen in the other.
I would have to go a clown because when I was
clown,
in college,
absolutely.
I actually was a clown, like a literal. Like I went, my friend, she got me a gig doing clown gigs for like a month and a half.
You're cheating.
Because our friend she quit. The clown quit. She quit the job. And she's like, I'm a clown. I'm like, all right. Like,
You've done all of the things on our. There's no point.
Doug Matt, I can't believe I just met you recently. You're hilarious.
It's good to meet you guys too. I'm still a clown. I just don't wear the makeup now.
We identify that way as well.
Okay. So I've seen a lot of clowns.
I've felt like a clown many times as a teacher.
I
Yeah.
thought for sure Willie Boy was going to pop back in with a clown nose when he disappeared for a second there.
Good knows. What about you, Bourbon? Clown, teacher.
I'd probably go teacher. I'd probably want to be like a PE teacher or an art teacher.
Oh, yeah, that's what Shart did. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That sounds fun.
Clown all the way, man. That's the best way to transition into a later serial killer. So, I mean, the pattern's already been established.
It is true. Yet
Follow.
you already got 1 foot in the arena. Jenny!
All right. Welcome. Jenny, would you rather be a clown or a high school teacher?
A clown, you said?
Or a high school teacher?
Hell no. I feel like I've been a high school teacher for many years by now.
That's true. That is.
I feel it with my eyes closed. No clowns, please.
All right. So we got a couple minutes left in our Nonsense Now
Hell
segment.
no.
Glad to have you here, Jenny. Here's another question. Would you rather your only mode of transportation be a donkey or a giraffe?
A giraffe.
Guns, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the donkey.
Yeah, I'm going donkey.
More
I'm
practical.
going donkey too.
I'll pimp that donkey out.
I can't breathe in that damn man.
Oh, dude.
I feel you, Drew. That's why I had to pull this one down.
I feel like a giraffe would be tough to ride, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could
like
get
the
so
angle.
Yeah, but you could reach the apples at the top of the tree real easy.
Yeah.
I mean, it's wrapped all
Access.
day. Plus, I've rode
Giraffes
a donkey
are
before.
quite-
I haven't
I
rode a
mean-
giraffe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Giraffes and donkeys can have a temperament, both of them, though.
So can people. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but the giraffe is a little big. Just saying.
Yeah, you also have to
Yeah,
store
get
it
through
somewhere. Like, take
places.
care of this animal. You got to think about it.
Yeah, that's true.
Probably be easier to just go with the donkey.
For the
Wouldn't-
exotic, yes, I'd go
I
for
have
the
a
giraffe. but
chance of fighting.
If it's got a harness on its neck, though, you can put little handholds and climb up and get like a third story.
He's super cool.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. You could
Be
really.
good for
Hang on
firefighters.
the
Firefighters
giraffe.
could use some giraffes as like backup.
That's what they
ladders.
used to use.
Yeah, yeah,
Back in
that's,
the
Back in the day.
yeah, definitely.
I'm sure.
Back in the day.
Giraffe firefighters.
Well, we are really zipping through these questions. I thought with so many people there'd be a lot of debate, but everyone's really
They're on their shit.
immediately.
They've
You're
had
of
they've
one mind.
stuff.
Oh, there's questions. You're asking the tough questions, guys.
Jenny, you guys have let's get off the cuff. What's a question? Somebody think of one.
Yeah, you guys
Okay.
got another
I
one?
like
Would you
that.
rather?
My short's a teacher.
Would you rather? Here it is. Would you rather? Let's see. Would you rather punch somebody in the face and knock all their teeth out, or would you rather become a vegetarian for the rest of your life?
I'm already a
Already
vegan,
doing
so
it.
that's an easy one for me.
What was that, Flawed?
Punch all their teeth
I
out.
said I feel like that was baited question for me. You already know my answer.
All right, guys.
Will their
I'll
teeth
go
grow back?
vegetarian. I'll go vegetarian to save
Are they
somebody's
children with
smile.
baby teeth?
Yeah, yeah.
To save the pearly whites,
Yeah, I'll do it.
give them a
guess-
chance.
I'll
I'll
give
do
him one chance,
vegetarian.
yeah.
I'll eat bread.
Will
Only
hope.
bread.
There's plenty of other options. Don't
Actually,
worry. We can help.
I have a moonfly. She has the best.
I know. I was about to
recipe,
say.
So we're saved. I'll do
Jenny
it.
cannot live by bread alone.
Yeah.
She'll have to have some tofu.
Well, the
Well,
wine, bread
When
and
you
wine.
go to
Bread and
jail,
wine.
punching someone in the face, they may only feed you bread and water anyway. Because you knocked all those teeth out. You might be at some really effed up jail where all they give you is a hunk of stale bread and some water, like in the movies.
True.
Hey, Summer, you said that going to jail might be a growth experience. I think there's, when I interpreted that in a different way, I started laughing because there's many ways to grow in jail, I hear.
I can think of a few.
There are more than one.
They're more than one.
All of them would help.
It's in the VIP section.
Where's the VIP section? Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I want to know what you have to do to get that VIP pass.
You don't want to know, I don't think.
I don't want-
It might
Well,
come handy.
Shut up.
I don't
Turn
know.
your thing sideways. Go sideways for us. Well, it's not updating. Well, then we might have a vertical show. Yeah,
Sideways, man.
but we are just to the end of our Nonsense Now segment. So what is this? No audio. Hi, Jenny.
Oh, weird message relay service.
So good at
All right. So
Back.
we're going to end this segment. We're going to go to our first special guest segment, which is our Cardano Caravan segment. So, Bourbon, we will bring you on for our second segment, which will be in about a half an hour. So I'm going to press the button, and we're going to begin this thing, unless there are any objections. I object! Overruled.
Overruled.
I don't object. I just don't know what we're
Who's
doing.
listening to that, Shartner?
All right, it's pretty much the same people except
You
Bourbon.
guys again.
So
Jeez
welcome.
Louise.
Welcome, Cardano Caravan. Oh my, weed steak pool. Check these out. Uh-huh.
Nice.
Ooh,
You got those? Those were so dope.
Hell yeah.
Just got him yesterday.
Hell yeah.
Flawed is opening the gates of hell.
Oh man, here we go.
Oh my
It
god.
has begun.
Told him not to play with that again. It's gonna be like last time.
That's right. All right, so this is the Cardano Caravan segment. So what?
Let's talk about the
the
damn
hell?
thing. How
Yeah.
did this get incepted?
What is
What
it?
is it? Oh my
Yeah.
god. Happy little accident.
Okay, so
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I guess I'll start here. It started off as the plan for my retirement post-divorce, actually, and then when I came to Cardano, it modified to a plan to kind of onboard people and bring people into the community in a really fun way. And then it all got accelerated when Shart and I were talking about potentially driving cross country rather than flying to see an FTCon. And a lot of the people you see in here were in the space and just kind of chimed in and said, hey, I'd like to chip in on that and do that. Once we realized what it was going to cost to do it to scale for enough people to kind of have the impact we were looking for, we realized that we needed to look for sponsorship opportunities and kind of use that as a marketing platform as well for other projects in the community, large and small.
Decentralize this bitch.
Yeah.
That's what brought us to this point.
Decentralized caravan.
So we have this wonderful graphic. Where
Yeah,
did this
I
come
love
from?
it.
This is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's from our website.
That's how it came. You made a website, and poof, there was a graphic. Incredible. The
Actually,
website images
I'll
are.
let Drew chime in there. 'Cause he
Yeah.
used to work on that.
Drew Aces did all that, yeah.
It's amazing.
Nobody else said I'll make the website, so I said, all right, let me see what I can throw together. So
Oh,
Yeah, you killed
this
it.
graphic is so cool. Yeah, I love it. Very
It's
cool,
the
man.
exact vibe you want, you know? That welcome to fabulous Las Vegas 60s van of stoners vibe.
And then old grandpa did the in the middle, right? He designed that up.
Yeah, he did the graphics and the background.
Damn.
Welcome to Vegas, and he did a few other graphics for us as well.
These are rad. Absolutely. So I see it says in an RV. Are you all going to be driving in one RV? How many cars do you think there'll be?
I mean, the goal is to have 2 RVs and multiple vehicles. At this point, we're certain we can make the goal of 1 RV and vehicles. So we will have indeed an actual caravan or convoy, if you will, by
Yeah.
the time we get to Vegas.
Wow. Literal roadmap. Holy shit, I didn't see
Yep.
that yet.
It's a real roadmap.
Actual roadmap.
That's perfect.
We thought about getting tricky with the name like everyone does with their projects, but roadmap kind of covered our roadmap. So it was
Caravan paper.
Wow,
Oh,
beginning in
nice.
Chicago. All right, well that's really cool, y'all. So who like
So
y'all
maybe-
everyone's meeting down here in one place. Y'all are gonna high five and then start driving together. Is that the
Yeah, like
yeah, we're basically going to meet up just north of Fort Wayne, Indiana, the first group, and then we've got some people coming in from the East Coast that'll meet up with us at that point, and that's where the actual documentation of the trip will start from there on.
cool.
And
That's
we've
rad.
already got many other entities outside of our own that want to join. Some people from Drip Drops and some others from IOG and some other places in the
Wow.
community. So there's some really interesting stuff going there, and we'll announce more on that as the details are worked out.
I mean, everybody knows this is a revolutionary time. This is an amazing and special and first time it's happening. It's like it makes you want to jump into living your crazy life, living your best life.
That's interesting because it's not just our experience. We're making it so that anybody can be a part of it through sponsorships and
Yeah.
Drew, do you have anything to say on it?
Yo, me? Yeah. So we have the adventure token. I thought that's where you're going to go with that. We have these great sponsorship packages. You're going to get a vinyl, whatever size you want, depending on different, price packages. We have way down. If you're a smaller project, just looking to get your name on here. If you're a huge project and you got money to blow, please hit us up as well. But you're going to get a big vinyl of your brand or your project, your name, whatever you want on the RV as we drive across.
Wow.
We're going to be stopping at we could stop in Moab, Utah. We're going to be stopping in Vegas, Denver, all these really cool places where we can get pictures, video content. So depending on the package you choose, you'll get more and more and more. It's just like we really want to give value to our sponsors. Beyond that, if you're just watching this and you want to be a part of this in a meaningful way as well, you can get our adventure token. I think we're looking at 25 ADA. This is going to be a token that updates as we go. It's got an official theme song to go with the caravan by my man Shart.
Yes.
You can our top packages include a line in the theme song as well. So if you want to be, I mean, your name's going to get blasted all around the country, basically, whatever package you choose. And yeah, so there's just a lot to be excited about. And then we also are accepting donations. $Caravan, that's going to be our ADA handle, really easy to find. And so if you guys just want to say, hey, I'm going to do 5 ADA, 10 ADA this week, I have a little extra from a mint, whatever, and I want to see the caravan succeed. So those are the 3 ways you could get involved with us as far as like sponsorship and helping out financially.
That is awesome. Glad to know about the $Caravan ADA handle too.
Yeah,
That's
I
really
actually
good.
just wanted to get a quick idea of why everyone here, like, I don't know, a very brief reason why you're part of the ADA or the Cardano Caravan. Maybe we could just go through and
Adavan.
hear from everyone. Yeah,
Sounds like Adavan.
we might as well just go based on the and Shepard, I know you're audio free, but maybe you could give us some sort of hand gesture that tells us, you know, why you're
I got so many inappropriate hand gestures.
Yeah, I
on
was
that.
going to say it'll probably have
Well,
to be censored out.
maybe
if
not.
you go.
Maybe not.
Answer. Just saying.
Yeah. So, maybe we could jump over to you.
Willie Boy, how about you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought this was a great way to expand Cardano and maybe help out a little bit with the stake pool. And yeah, I and not only that, be with some great people, like-minded people.
Definitely. It's going to be so cool having people are going to look up what this stuff is when they see it on the side of the van. Like, makes me really pumped to know that it'll be this exciting vinyl NASCAR
Yeah, it
van.
sounds rad.
Yeah.
It's just the kind of thing we like. How about you, Drew?
It just seemed like one of those ideas that was too good to pass up. It was too different. I hadn't heard anything like it. It seemed like such a great idea that could bring interest from all kinds of people from outside of our ecosystem and just introduce people that wouldn't have any previous interest from blockchain into what we're doing and the kind of things that we're willing to bring and what Cardano's always meant for.
Beautiful.
I can't wait to see, if we get somebody in the future that's like, oh yeah, I found out about all this from this van going
Yeah,
down
it
the
was
road
the caravan that
in
got me.
Utah. Wherever.
Yeah, we're looking forward to it. Andrew, what do you think?
Man, there's a lot. I have a lot of reasons. So, I mean, last year I DJ'd the after party with you guys at CNFT Con, which was a great time. Let's see. Vlad and Shart are really close friends, so they were just like, hey, I mean, I think I was one of the first people. They just were like, you got to come, man. Mad, my company Mad and Art, one of the OG projects on Cardano, is going to pay my regular wages while I go, which really like frees me up and enables me to make good, fun content. So there's a million reasons for me to go. We also have some really cool incentives and ways we're going to give back, kind of through canvases. And if you're an OG icons holder from Mad, we're looking to reward some of those guys. So the team's kind of sending me to deliver this good news and these things. And a little bit of alpha, I guess I can drop, is we're giving away one of the original skin canvases, the Bob Marley. It's about a 6-foot canvas, and it's going to go to an OG holder. And so we're looking for the perfect way to give it away. And to do that, we just need community feedback. So if you guys want to help us out with that, it'd be great if you guys could check back in if you're like an OG Madden Art fan and just let us know, what you think about that. So
like the original?
The original. From
I'm
Wales.
so jealous of whoever wins that.
Somebody's going to get that.
No,
We're going to do other ones. We're going to do other ones. But, there's one original, so. Yeah.
That's exciting, Alpha, for sure.
Yes, very good reasons. Let's keep it moving here.
Matter.
Shart, what do you say?
Well, I didn't really want to.
Either one.
I never wanted to be a part of this, but I mean, it sounded like it was going to be stupid, and I don't like any of these people. And, no, so
they're crazy.
I mean, I don't know. I just felt like I had all these old friends that I re-met in the Cardano Caravan, in the Cardano community, and I was like, I don't know how I'm going to get there because I don't think I can afford a plane. And I talked with Flawed, and I'm like, man, maybe we could drive there together or something. And you put one little seed in Flawed's brain, and it multiplies like Cinnabites or something. It just fractals out, into incredible landscapes of possibilities. And so next thing I know, I'm on CNFT News with all these people, and we're going cross country, baby.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
We're moving into our next evolution.
Awesome. Let's keep it rolling. Doug Matter.
Absolutely. Well, I'll tell you what, I got involved in crypto in like 2019, and I was all the coins and this and that and Bitcoin, and all the other things. Then I got into Cardano because my cousin, he's doing a project. I'll tell you about that another time, but because I don't want to be on here shilling, because this is for Cardano Caravan. But I met Flawed, I met Willie Boy on the Cardano Stoners, Jenny, and you know what? It was like when they just started, it was awesome. It was like I could come home from work, I could chill out, talk with these people, and the wealth of knowledge. Forget about it. This embodies the community sense that what it is to be Cardano, and hopping in an RV and doing something I wanted to do when I was in college that I didn't is going to be a fantastic time.
Totally.
It really embodies what it is about Cardano that I absolutely friggin' love, and I love all these people except for Short because he don't like anybody. So I put up with him.
You're right about that, man. Like, we actually are with people that want to do stuff like this with us, where usually that would be really hard to find, like insanely hard to find. Yeah, that's cool as hell.
No doubt. All right, Flawed, why are you here? What are you up to? What's this all about?
I'll say, like, before I found Cardano, I thought I might be actually insane. And then I realized I was just crypto, and I hadn't found the right space for it yet. So when I came in here, it gave me a place to let all these crazy ideas loose. And for whatever reason, people like I'm surrounded with right now are always like, hell yeah, let's do it. So I get pretty deep into the ideas and figure out what we can figure out. But I do want to point out, Drew Aces actually got us our first contribution, which came from an elderly woman that's not even part of Cardano. She just heard what we wanted to do and said, oh, I love that. Here's $20. Let me support you guys.
Again,
so that's our first donation. And that's, yeah.
It resonates outside of Cardano. That's how you know it's good.
Yep. Yeah. If it'll attract a little old lady that I don't know how she worded it, but doesn't even know how to internet or something like that. If it'll attract the attention of someone like that, then it's already doing its job. I mean, we're out here.
Totally.
The concept is to, as a community, come together, because we're not going to Catalyst or anything right away for funding. It's us doing this as a community to support the community, and it's for all of us as well. We'll benefit from it. The projects that sponsor will benefit from it. The community as a whole will. So why not do it? I mean, it just seems like the right kind of thing to be doing. And nobody's really marketing Cardano yet, or not very much. There are people like Bonepool out there with a race car and others that are pushing that envelope. But we need to see more of that. I mean, we can't onboard people without letting them know we're here.
Damn straight.
Very nice. All right, we got a couple people left down there at the bottom. Last but not
Can't
forgotten,
wait to hear your answers.
Jenny, why are you
We got
a
shut up,
part
too.
of the
Can you hear
Cardano
me?
Caravan?
Yeah.
We can. You sound
Out of
great.
here.
I don't know why. I just end up in places, man. What am I gonna say?
I remember. I remember when you.
No, I actually really appreciate that answer. Because sometimes you just gotta do things. And it's
I don't
great.
know. Just next thing you know, here I am. Woohoo!
We had a meeting or something. I remember.
We've
right,
had
Claude?
so many things. I mean,
We had the first meeting, and you
this is
heard
evolved.
all this stuff that was happening. You're like, I gotta be a part of this.
Well,
was verbatim.
I was planning to do a little road trip.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Am I rugged?
Yeah.
It's got
Here
a
and
little
there.
rug.
Am I
A little
here?
magic carpet ride. I just made that up a few days ago.
Say it again.
And,
It's a little magic carpet ride.
They're listening.
You're rugging.
it's straight up. flying, so I was thinking of driving him. I want him to miss out.
I don't
Right.
think I don't think we're getting the full picture of what you're saying, at least.
You're getting glitching.
Okay, I'm getting glitching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drug like Aladdin.
And we'll see what we pick up.
I don't know. I found my
Here.
invitation in
Okay.
Jenny's empanada. So
I'll come back. Let me try that. I'll be back.
Okay.
Good now.
What
Yeah,
are you,
sure.
how did you decide this was the thing to do for this year of CNFT Con?
For me, well, you know, I made a lot of friends in the NFT community, and I made it a goal to go to CNFTCon. And when the tickets came on sale, I was always part of the conversations of like, oh, you know, we should, you know, carpool down there or something. And then Flawed came up with the idea of the Cardano Caravan, and I was all about it. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm pretty excited. I don't travel much, so it's gonna be, you know, one of my vacations, I guess you could say.
I totally feel that. I haven't traveled that much either, and so it's like huge to me. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
All right, Jenny's back. Let's see
nice.
how we're doing. You looking good?
I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts.
Better.
You got a fresh
I
start.
won't move much, just in case. Okay. So, no, yeah, I was thinking of doing a road trip with a friend that's afraid of flying. So I was like, no, you can't miss out. So let's take a road trip and whatnot. And then, you know, Flot was also working on this other idea of a caravan, Cardano Caravan, to travel around and showcase Cardano. I think it was with Mermaida, and somehow fast forward, it's just devolved into this. It just spaces and talking and things, and I ended up just like my other friend, just he's been moving, not even getting into it. It's like, oh yeah, maybe join me. I mean, yeah, it's been slowly changing for me. My involvement is so exciting. Just going around and see. The whole idea of stopping around and playing music is do the chart show.
Yeah.
It's so exciting, and then thinking about, you know, bringing that to some sort of live streaming and follow around. I think it just gives something different to the community. It's very exciting, and if for people that can't participate and can't go, will feel like they're being part of the experience. So I think it's just an amazing opportunity in so many levels. So this is just exciting. So if you want to participate in any way, shape, or form, this is an evolving thing. As you can tell, I don't even know how I started. I don't even know where we're going, but we're doing this.
None of us do, Jenny. None of us do.
No.
It's so exciting.
You know, it's
There's room for everyone everywhere you want to participate. That's for sure.
how long is the trip gonna take? Like from
we'll be gone from the 2nd till at least the 16th or 17th round trip, but not all members will be there through the whole thing. So we're looking at it as 3 legs. The initial leg to get to Vegas, then from Vegas back to Denver, and then the leg from Denver back to the Midwest. So some people may opt to leave earlier, or may opt to join in at a later part. So we're kind of leaving that open for possibilities.
cool as hell, because y'all are also doing Rare Bloom, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes. Great.
Cool.
Yeah. Well, we had a
And
question.
it's a caravan, meaning you can plan to join in different, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Other vehicles can join in too.
Get in on that.
Oh yeah.
Well, we had a question from the chat here. Where does the caravan start? And yeah, if you could tell us some of the details again for anyone who's just joining us.
On US 80, directly north of Fort Wayne, Indiana. So US 80 and I-69 basically is where we'll all meet up and start from there.
And I'm going to drop the link to the website here in chat so anybody can.
Speaking in
check that out.
highways, I can tell you're about to go on a road trip.
Okay. So
From there, we'll kind of go through Chicago and then Denver, Vegas, and we might loop back around the other way. I think that's kind of a budget idea as far as if we go through the Grand Canyon and Arizona and stuff on the way back.
So we're going to stop in Chicago?
Juice is joining in Chicago.
Yeah,
no?
we're picking up Kid Juice in Chicago.
Yep.
Well, maybe we can see you there.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
We'd love to be on this trip, but we are in a different phase of our lives right now.
Yeah,
I don't think it would be conducive to
But definitely.
a good trip.
I don't know. I heard Sharks delivered a couple babies. We could probably do it roadside.
Only been there 3
God,
times.
imagine that. Like that's well, yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, we'll have Shep. He's a professional.
Little Miss Sunshine style
Kid
trip.
Juice.
Yeah.
A real learning experience.
Yeah. Right.
Well, let's get to this theme song because Shark's there. He's locked and loaded, and
Let's hear what
I'm
we're going to be
excited hear
listening
it.
to around the whole damn country.
Yeah.
Yeah, so check.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so this is a theme song for the Cardano Caravan, and you can buy your way into this theme song for a mere pittance. And I don't know how much it's going to cost. That's not my bag. You know, but let's see. I just rewrote this baby, so let's see how it comes out.
Let's do it.
Me and Flawed have had enough of these crooked games this old world plays. We found Uncle Charlie's Cardano and we guzzled all that Kool-Aid. We're gonna caravan our decentralized asses out of here. Some folks might even roll a joint, others might even drink a beer. We're gonna meet Big Joe and Jarhead and Willie Boy. Yeah, let's bring it on. It's gonna be revolutionary. Crypto is part of the golden dawn. Riding free on this crypto highway. We got to see how this long and winding road unfurls. You gotta come on out to Vegas Caravan with me and Flaw. This is not financial advice. Do your own research, law and law. Listen up here. This is the part of the song where your name and your glory shall be proclaimed. Buying your way into name and flame is the red-blooded American fight. Riding free on this crypto highway. Yeah, we got to see how this long and winding road unfurls. Keep your eyes eyes wide for the Cardano Caravan packet pricing sheet. Don't you miss this chance to buy your way into Cardano history. Buy your way into history. Buy your way into
Yeah.
Even throwing their underwear at you, Shart. Oh my god.
Ooh.
Hey, I thought this was a no pants party, no bottoms party.
I know. But some people
Now
still
I
wear
got some.
underwear.
I'm complying.
I'm compliant. Good job.
So this is going to be a song that transforms as the timeline goes. So I put those last 4 verses, and there can be more added if there are more people who want to be a part of it. And so it's going to be good.
Yeah, I love the idea, but I love the idea that we don't know what's written. We don't know what's written for what the con will bring either. You know, it's kind of cool to, know you can impact that.
And I'm going to be recording a version of this pretty soon where I'll have it recorded, and then I can just, as we get the packages bought and things like that, I'll write the verses, and then I can record the vocals over what I've got. So it'll add to the final mix,
Hell yeah.
I'm ready for that adventure token.
Yeah.
That sounds rad.
So this has been the Cardano Caravan. We're coming right to the end of the segment. So if there's any info you want to squeeze in about how people can participate
And
or get
join.
involved or even join,
help.
hit us here, and then we'll close it up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Give us
just
your
follow
shield.
us on Twitter. Go check out the website and pick up the adventure token, because that's going to be the quickest way to keep track and be updated. And it's going to be limited to start too, folks. There's only going to be 500 of them to begin with. So we're not sure at what point the other version of that coin will come into play, but there will be another version made available for free later on. But this is to help support the journey.
Cool. When do you have an estimated time on the adventure token about when that will be?
It'll probably be within the next week. That
Oh,
it'll be out. So,
okay, great.
working on it. I got a meeting in the morning about some of the artwork for it and so on, and then we should be good to go. We're already verified with JPEG Store, and we'll be verified on other platforms, but really, we just mainly need to be verified on there.
Yeah, sure.
Absolutely.
We will be checking that
consistently
Twitter.
updating. We'll be consistently updating as we get closer to the con, so that way there'll be even more value in the tokens. So it's good to get it early, and you'll get the most out of it.
Hell yeah, I believe that.
All right, awesome. Well, y'all, this has been quite an experience. Never
Yeah.
before has the news had so
News
many
first.
guests. So, yeah,
The Brady
This is the first.
Caravan.
exactly. Thank you guys so much again for coming. And yeah, we look forward to hearing more. And then
So
we'll
glad to see y'all's
update people.
faces.
Yeah, it was wild.
Right back at you. I like your hair, Summer.
Oh yeah, it went.
Yeah.
I fell in a pool of chemicals.
That's great.
It's fine.
Oh, good. It's fine. All right. Well, I'm going to send you all back. So thank you all for coming. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Yes.
Let it go.
See y'all later. See y'all on the caravan.
All right, get out of here. All right, that was awesome. Good stuff. Very fun.
Oh, memories.
It's time now for our next special guest. He's been waiting backstage very patiently.
Bourbon.
We're talking Bourbon.
I like that
And
name.
he's going to be representing Adanauts. So
Another dimension, like Stella. Stella knows how to rep another dimension too.
that's right. So let's do this. right.
We come in peace.
Hey guys, how you guys doing?
Hey, doing
Doing
great.
good.
It's a lot less crowded in here than
Yeah.
it was.
That was entertaining. Not gonna lie.
Yeah. It was quite. I can't.
100%.
I'm glad it worked.
Yeah, really. There were
didn't
no
mess up.
problems
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
Just a little rug, but like we're all used to that.
We're all gotta be. You gotta used to a little rug sometimes.
Well, we're very glad to have you here representing a fine project. Adanauts, we've been watching this one for a while. So maybe why don't we start off with an intro of who you are and what this project is?
Yeah, so my name is Bourbon. I'm the artist and founder and creator of Adanauts. Adanauts is an art-focused, story-led project with 7 unique characters who are handcrafted in clay and are trapped in this parallel universe. Their identities have been stripped and they're in these unwanted alien bodies, kind of leaving holders on this journey to unlock their true identity.
Nice. So they could be from anywhere in the universe, but they are currently inhabiting these bodies.
Correct. So interesting aspects is, so each Adanaut is actually a different person taken from a different part of time. So it's throughout the lore, you can kind of learn about, this is Dr. Mantis. He was from like World War II. This is Adam, who's kind of in the present in today's day and age.
Right.
Each one of our characters is like from from the Stone Age all the way up to present time. So it kind of brings a little different element to this universe.
That's awesome.
And
I definitely love it being throughout time.
Very textured clay here, especially the background. So you're
And the
creating
dress.
all of these
That's amazing.
clay things that we're seeing here.
Mm-hmm.
Charles Hoskinson edition. Oh my God. Yeah,
That's
he's an
wild,
alien
man.
too. We
Oh,
all
yeah.
are.
Make him an Adam version.
Hell yeah, that's really cool.
So cool to see
Yes,
time lapse of it
Adanauts.
as well.
Yeah, so we're very glad to have you to chat about this. These are great. What how many, I don't know, some more specifics, how many pieces in the collection, and what's sorry, go ahead.
Great question. No, yeah, there's 7,777 characters in the collection.
I like that number.
Yeah.
Pretty much split evenly throughout all the different characters. What I really liked about this project, I'm a big fan of the community in the space, and one thing I really noticed that with Space Buzz, one of my favorite projects, is that if you look at like the trait sword, it has like 3 different swords in it, but there's no like specific for ice sword and fire sword. So I really like that element, and so I kind of brought that element to my project. So each character, might say money, but each character has a different money in their mouth or something like that.
Little appearance thing.
Hidden stuff in there. So I kind of wanted to twist the metadata upside down with this project.
We like when metadata gets messed with, for sure.
Definitely. So I'm gonna pop these up as a project view here on NFT Explorer, so we can really see what we're looking at.
Yeah, I
And,
really
get
like
further
that you
into
are
it.
doing a lot with lore and because it's already really creative and awesome to make something handmade like this, but that you're also creating a universe is something I value for sure.
Yeah, definitely. And there are quite a few variants in here.
How did the idea get incepted?
So essentially a little bit, almost a year now, kind of getting into this space, Clay Nation was like, I was like, dang, it's like to buy one of their NFTs was like $3,000 at the time. And I couldn't afford it.
Yeah.
I wish I could have one. And my wife and I, we did like, different art projects. This is our art studio we have in our condo. And so we had, we had clay from previous projects, and I was like, oh, let me just make my own version. And I was trying to bring people over from Binance where I came from at that time. And I asked them like, hey, give me some traits. What do you guys want? And so I made like 5 or 6 fan art pieces of my own versions of kind of like fan art of Clay Nation. At that point, someone reached out to me and was like, hey, do you want to do a collection? And then that's kind of how it all started.
That's sick.
Yeah.
I grew from there like a lot.
So where did you get started in CNFTs on Cardano? What was your endpoint?
Yeah, like how did the Binance thing come about?
Yeah.
And everything.
So I was on the Binance. I was helping a friend with his project, and at this time it was kind of during like the downswing before the summer uptick in September and all that. So they were kind of having some difficult times evolving and adapting. And one of the team members was talking about, hey, I really want to get NFTs, blah, blah. He got an NFT collection handed out to certain holders and on Binance. And it was kind of pretty cool that we were able to do NFTs. And I was kind of looking up on YouTube for NFTs, and I really hated the Binance community. It was just really toxic. And, and unfortunately, and I didn't really like Telegram. I saw a YouTube video about a Cardano NFT, and I was like, oh, Cardano, let me look into this. And he was like, jump into the Discord. I jumped into the Discord. It was a Cardano apes. I bought a little monkey. And ever since then, it's like, I was like, oh, I fell in love with that one. And I was like, and then I really fell in love with Cardano trees. And that's what made me fall head over heels into the Cardano community.
For sure.
Is this
and just people being welcoming and saying, jump in the Discord. And yeah.
What's
good?
What's this guy got? Is this one of those cross?
I love that
joint.
Yeah. So the title Chronic kind of smoking device.
That's amazing. That's Gotta have an advanced smoking device.
Oh yeah.
You're from an advanced civilization.
Yeah, definitely. Wow, man.
So can you tell us anything about their journey? Like when they're trapped in these bodies, how do they discover what's going on, about that a little?
Yeah, absolutely. So when in our beginning of our lore right now, they all kind of realize that they all are in this kind of alien prison. They realize they're no longer in these alien bodies. Each one has their own experience and how they got there. And right now we're kind of going through Adam's. And with Adam's journey, he kind of meets up with Dr. Mantis, who was, once there before, and kind of engages this plan to get them all escaping out of prison. So kind of are realizing, they all have to kind of work together to kind of figure out their way back, because Adam came here with some ingredients that, since he's like the newest Adanaut, that he has the newest technology that the previous ones didn't have, and they've been kind of waiting for someone to come to bring this technology. So
combined with the doctor's experience.
Exactly. Experience on this planet with these different chemicals not known to Earth. So,
cool.
So we're kind of at this point right here where it's we're about to get started with some of our airdrops for based on character traits that are involved in the lore. So so it's kind of really interesting. So like the holders will be able to kind of going forward, holders will be able to kind of choose different titles that characters are to be involved in the storyline, and those will get airdrops. So
yeah,
awesome.
Moving them in there.
So it's too late to get the airdrop if you got one now?
No, not right now. So I'm still working with my team. There's been we're just kind of finalizing some things, and there won't, I don't really want to influence the market. If you read the lore, you can kind of understand what, traits are going to be getting what, possible airdrops. And so I don't want to tell people, hey, we're doing the snapshot on this date, and then everyone's like, oh, fluctuating the market. So I'm just going to be like, at a random time, it could be, hey, we took the snapshot and we're airdropping them tonight, and it's like everyone's like, oh, dang, so I don't want it to.
It's not too late.
Yes.
It's got that much.
It's not too late. I'll say that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
So
that's the info I needed anyway.
Yeah, that's cool. So where did the idea for all this lore come from? What was the seed that got you started?
So when I was converted over from being I was just the artist in the beginning of the project. There was a whole team behind it, and kind of we're focusing on another project, and pretty much I was asked to take over it if I wanted to, and I was like, yeah, I put so much work into it, I don't want to lose this. So absolutely. Yeah. So at that point, I was kind of really inspired by a few projects on Ethereum. One's, I think it's called Cool Cats or Stoner Cats. And they had built a storyline and interacted with that, and I thought that was really unique and different. And with my project being so heavily focused on art and kind of wanting to do something more on the art with the metadata and the Web3 aspects, so it's kind of it's an evolving project, I'd like to say.
Yeah,
as they should all be.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. So I just noticed. I mean, I noticed your shirt, but then I noticed that I've got this tie. And
Yeah,
I think
kitty power.
We're very well matched today.
I think today's National Independent Cat Day or something like that. I don't know.
Really, I didn't know that.
Our cats are
They're
independent.
very independent. Yeah, our cats.
It's something cat day today, so I was like, oh,
I'll
we're
look I'll make sure I look it up. So I wish it to my roommate.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that. So I see on your desk there, maybe some heads or something. I don't know if we
Show
could
us their heads.
take a look.
Yes. So these are the characters' heads.
Wow.
Let's see.
So they're all their heads.
Beautiful.
So are they hardened in any way?
Yeah,
Did they dry or?
Yep. So these are hardened. I baked these.
Oh, you did?
Cool.
When I had made these were essentially my canvases. So when I was making the eyes and doing all that, I wanted to make sure it all was like kind of would fit nicely. Sometimes if you didn't do it where it was all fit, it would kind of look a little bit distorted and look a little bit weird. So I wanted to make sure everything was relative to size. So being the heads, they were also my canvases. So
amazing.
That's cool. So how do you did you
nice
just
to see that in person?
You just cook them in your oven or something? What's the process there?
Yeah, essentially you just cook them in the oven. So you just sort of have a clay, like a polymer clay, and you mold it and you can cook in the oven. And
How long?
Pretty easy.
How long have you been working with clay?
I mean, I've always been like kind of molding and sculpting my entire life with just different materials and things like that. I've been in the wax industry for over a decade now. I've been doing like wax and plaster sculptures and things like that.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
Uh-oh. Rug alert.
Rug alert. Oh, there it goes. We're good.
Oh, he's back. That was close. We almost had to pull the rug alarm, and that
at least we got to make the noise.
Yeah.
No worries. I did, and then my family. I grew up in a balloon sculpting family, so they did a lot of like centerpieces and balloon decorations growing up. So that I've been always involved with this, and then my wife and I like to do like different art pieces for birthday gifts and gifts like that because we always think it's a little bit more meaningful. And so
absolutely
definitely
like clay, and so we done different clay pieces and things like that for family and stuff like that. So we just had it, and I just everything just fell one after another. So
and you're used to sculpting with many unique materials in your life anyway.
Apply yourself. I've definitely used polymer clay a lot with my wife, and then in college, I was engaged in some gaming stuff, so I like to make little figurines.
Yeah, I like that.
Played a lot of Magic the Gathering, so it's it is what it is. So
Rad.
But it all evolved, and it put me into this position today. So
absolutely.
Stuff. Are you going to be going to CNFT Con?
I am. Yes, I'm going to be there.
Amazing.
Right.
I
see Cardano saying who's getting a pair of eyes at CNFT Con.
Oh, is that a thing?
Yes. So I have. So when I made each character, I want to make sure it was all to size. So I pretty much made, every character of their own set of eyes. So I have so many eyes here.
Damn, dude, that's so cool.
All the eyes.
But yeah, so I have all the eyes, and so I baked all the eyes so they're nice and hard. I'm probably going to number them, and then be able, if you see me at CNFT Con and you have an Adanaut, you can reach out to me and get an eye.
That's so cool. We love eyes. We actually have a putt ball that's an eyeball.
That's right. Yeah, eyeballs are fun.
Yeah, so you actually have a piece from the collection. So
physical, legit.
Dude,
yeah, that's really rad.
It's very nice to occupy your walls with more and more CNFT stuff, and the fact that it's from the actual original thing is just extra crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts. I really like that idea. That's really cool. So you're just gonna have a pocket full of eyes walking around?
I'm wondering what I was gonna do. I had like a really. I wish. I mean, maybe I can. Maybe I could figure out. But I was like, oh, gumball machine, and you had to go up to the gumball machine and scan your phone with it, and it would drop an eyeball.
Oh my god!
And you can wear a patch so everyone knows that you've got the eyes.
That's true. The gumball one was like I was like looking into it, and then I realized that some of the eyes would fall off or break while it's rolling down.
That would be terrible. That would be terrible.
Yeah.
That would be too sad.
I'll think of something fun and unique for it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I bet you
it's gonna
will.
be cool. So you're going to be a free agent walking around CNFT Con, or you got a booth, or what's your plan?
So I was debating on getting a booth. I think I'm going to be sharing a booth with some of my my minting core team.
Oh,
Jeff-
hell yeah.
Sharing is a good idea, I think.
So,
Cyber
I
pickle.
like that.
with Cyberpickle, yep.
Cool.
So I think we're going to be sharing something together, and I'm going to do, I think, something, a little bit fun with it, enjoyable with it. We'll see. I'm still mixed on a couple things and open to a lot of things. So, but I want to be flexible and walk around and engage with people.
Exactly.
Yeah, fun has to be a priority in this year, in my opinion. I mean,
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
you'll still be able to get work done anyway.
So we had a few kind of inside the actor's studio type questions.
Yeah. I've been into asking this question lately because I never asked it. I
I
always
don't know
thought
where they are. Do you
it
know
was
where
too
those are?
cheesy.
Did you remember them all?
I can get it really quickly.
Because I've been always hoping that we have time to ask these.
Yeah,
I don't know,
so
but
glad you want to
Mondays,
do it with me.
Mondays are getting a little sillier on this show. So I'm glad that you're here on a Monday.
Yeah, me too. Okay. So, what profession other than your own would you like to attempt?
Tattoo artist.
Interesting.
Right.
Skin, that's a different canvas for you to work on.
Yeah.
Any Adanauts with tattoos?
Maybe in the future, we'll see.
Interesting.
Could be a good crossover.
Because, they might be able to get a lot of information from the tattoo, about who they are.
It's true. You get a tattoo that is a QR code, and then you could get all the information you
Yeah,
want
it's an
out of a
NFT.
tattoo.
And then you just, I don't know.
Then you become an NFT almost. You're like...
But what if that QR code goes bad and it changes to something else?
I know, right? What if it goes bad?
You're 99-cent banana. Cool.
Well, it's all part of life's journey.
Sometimes you become a banana. And you should ask this one.
Which one?
The last one.
Oh, okay. Well, this is,
This is the classic one.
This is a classic from the show. So, if heaven exists, what would you like to hear God say when you arrive at the pearly gates?
Dang. Okay. So let's think about that.
Yeah.
Or the ultimate creator.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't have to be the pearly gates.
Yeah.
Whatever. This question is very...
I think I would like him to say, so what you think?
Yeah, exactly.
How was it?
The conversation going.
How was your, how did it go? What you
Was
do?
it good for you?
Was it good for you?
What was your best moments? I bet you'd be like, oh, I want to know what you did. Tell me something.
Highlight reel. Can we watch a playback?
Yeah, like I don't know if I grew and like how did I grow a lot? How good was I doing uncomfortable things?
Yeah.
Well, he would ask you that, and if you lied at that moment, he would then send you to hell.
That's probably
You press that red button.
straight down.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done that so early.
Those are good. Yeah, I mean they're a little out there sometimes, but I'm happy to pull these out on occasion.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I think everybody's wanted to be asked that because they've seen the show and they're like, well,
I've never seen the show. I've seen Will Ferrell do.
You didn't watch
version
enough
of it,
cable,
and that was
yeah,
that's about as far as I've gotten.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what's this hanging over your head that we
Just
see
another
here?
thing hanging over your head.
Another thing hanging over your head. There's always another thing, a task, another duty, and something else is always needed to be done. So it's just another thing. My wife and I, we have a lot of canvases, and a lot of times we go to like Goodwill or something and take a canvas that we can just like repaint instead of spending a whole bunch of money on a new canvas. And this one, it was kind of like had a weird texture on it, and it was kind of like, let's just paint it black and put some text on it, and that's what we chose.
That's cool. I like how
That's
your
great.
head is perfectly blocking the words "your head."
Yeah.
So
It's perfectly
just as
hanging
you're
over.
No, but it's like
Your head. Oh, I didn't know.
Like, and then your head is literally there, so it answers it. Pictures worth
It's a
1,000
good
words.
background.
Yeah,
That's
it
fun.
is.
So you have a studio in your place. Do your wife and you both do some artwork in there?
I mean, it's just a room we just kind of converted in here.
Yeah.
My wife, a lot of the things behind her are mostly hers.
Art shit in it.
A lot of jewelry and like metal working and stuff like that, and beading and stuff like that. But we kind of share this. Lately, it's been kind of my space, and so she's kind of like when do I get it back? We might have to like remove the bed here and put a
Make
new
some
bed.
room.
Yeah,
To make some
totally.
I think that's
What does she think of NFTs and all this shit?
she's kind of sick of them, I think, in my opinion. Me talking about them or all that. Now, I think she's kind of come to it, and like she's kind of, realized, and when I buy an NFT, a lot of times I like talk to her about it, like before I make like an expensive purchase. And I'm like, oh yeah, this is so and so, and this is why I like it, and this and that. And so I think she's coming to it and understanding. I think she's valuing the technology more and what's to come with NFTs.
This is just the beginning.
Yeah.
So she realizes that she's like, I don't get it. You can talk about it all the time you want, but she realizes like a lot of people don't get it, but it's like, it's early, and it's like, she's like, well, if you're early for the internet, you would have made a lot of money. So we're early.
I understand that for sure.
Yeah. I'm glad you got some support there. That's really cool.
Yeah.
That's great, man. So, okay, circling back to Adanauts, we've gone off into the weeds here. Now, Cardano Robin asks, what's everyone's favorite Adanauts? And we've got some great answers in the chat here, but I wanted to ask you if you
do you
had
have
a
any favorite children?
if it's the look or the lore or any of it.
I mean, it's probably going to still have to be Adam, the first character I came up with, the OG character. But then when I was like creating the other characters, it's probably a tough fight between Igor and Chester. So they're both up there in my heart. So, I mean, I love all the characters, but these guys are kind of up there for me.
Legit. We've seen Igor.
I just like their eyes. They're completely different from everyone else. So that's
I
fell in love with them.
If we were to take
like
just a chat poll here, it looks like Igor is the running favorite. Everyone has mentioned Igor, if not.
Well, his name is also a pun.
Yeah.
In a way.
He's got the one eye.
He's got a lot. He shows a lot of depth there.
That's very true. Is he the only single eye Adanaut? Okay, so he's got some distinction there. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then when I was creating the trait, the third eye, I was like, oh, I can't put a third eye on him. He'll be just normal then. So
yeah, exactly. He kind of is the third eye anyway, though.
So what happened?
Here it is.
So he didn't get. I realized I'm already messing with the metadata so much that I can then just say, okay, when we were doing the quality control, I was like, coming down on timing wise, and I'm like, okay, I can fix this and spend a couple hours fixing that, or I can just be like, unfortunately, he's not going to get the trait. Sorry, you didn't get the trait. And so, unfortunately, you didn't get the trait. So, just gives more to the other ones. So, that's all.
Definitely.
Exactly.
So, it's the creation process.
That's the uniqueness of it. And I like working with our devs. We built this like kind of percentages, but then I kind of left it open to the algorithm to kind of find whatever it is. And it's like, once it came out with it, I was like, cool. That's what it is. I'm not going to change it or be like, I want it to be perfect and all that. So I was like,
we agree with that.
That's the way to go.
We agree with that, definitely.
So we, time is flying here. We are actually coming right up on the end. We've got a few minutes left. I wanted to make sure you had a chance to plug anything or put any specific info that you want,
things that are important.
Out there.
Absolutely. So right now we're just kind of shaping things up to start with our airdrops here. So if you still have an Adanaut there, or follow the story and you can see which ones might get an airdrop, you can nab them up here. And we'll have some exciting things coming in August and September. Maybe something a little like a little spicy pickle or something. I don't know. We'll see.
Spicy cyber pickle.
Well, this is, I believe, my first real dive into Adanauts, and I'm glad that we did. I think I'll definitely have to go out and pick one up.
I need an eyeball,
like the floor is around 60 right now, which is very doable. So
right at our pre-sale mint. So I'm kind of still excited. We going through this whole market and everything like that. It's to still stay at that level is pretty great for a project.
100%.
Yeah, so we'll grab one of those, and then we'll come find you and get an eyeball at CNFT.
Definitely. Well, if you get one and you got the choice now. Do you try to get a matching eyeball set, or do you get your own eyeball?
That's a good point. Yeah.
No, well, that's interesting. I kind of like the idea of having two different eyeballs,
Big questions.
but It is nice. to
Can
think
you,
about that.
before we go, can you hold two eyeballs up to your eyes?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's gonna be beautiful.
I've just been wanting it this whole
I
time.
didn't even think about it. You're brilliant, Cena.
I want
Select
what I
your
want.
favorite
you know?
eyeballs.
And it's eyeballs.
I meant to ask you about your name, Bourbon.
Oh,
You're a
sure,
whiskey
yeah.
fan?
I
Well, hang on.
I am a bourbon guy. Yes.
Nice.
Let's get these eyeballs. Let's
We
see
just
it.
left Bourbon Street.
Oh, yes.
Wow, precious. Looks so real.
They're getting the-
It's amazing.
oh, yeah, vertical. Oh, beautiful. Well, thank you. That's
Bravo. We'll have to get a screenshot of that one.
absolutely. I hope that we just made some dreams come true for some community members as well. Because, I
Definitely.
mean, it's all about them eyes.
It is.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. And it's like I'm like storing everything else, and I'm just kind of wondering. It's like, what am I going to do with all? Like, I have all these mouths and all these. I'm like, do I just keep it forever in storage? You know. So I'm just kind of thinking maybe I'll do something later with those. So we'll see.
Yeah, yeah,
Absolutely.
totally. You collect your own Mr. Potato Head Adanauts, you know?
That'd be yeah.
Match them.
You have to come every year to CNFTCon to get one piece, so that after 5 years you can build the whole set.
You got a full eight on that. It'd be amazing. Imagine if you managed to build your actual one that you held over time
Oh my
and like had
God.
the pieces
Yeah.
for it. That's actually a good point. Whichever one we pick up, we'll have to see if we can get that eye, right?
Yeah,
That just
yeah,
makes sense.
yeah.
We're really thinking about this. All right, well, good stuff to think about. Looking forward to chatting with you at CNFTCon and doing a high five or whatever you want to do. We're
Definitely.
into it. And thank you so much for coming on the show. This was very cool.
You're rad.
And we're coming right to the end of it. So if there's any final shout outs you want to do before we close up,
Shout out to Cardano Robin.
definitely to Cardano Robin. But what do you say, Bourbon?
No, I think I appreciate Cardano Robin so much. I appreciate my mods. My mods are my everything. They are the core backbone of the Discord and everything like that. And I'm controlling the Adanauts stable. So we're big equine fans in our community, and so
Ooh.
developing a stable there. And so find out some more information. It's a pretty high caliber stable we're trying to develop here. And then as well as that, we're doing a whole bunch of fantasy football stuff. So we have a big football community too as well. So if you're involved, make sure you hop in there.
Awesome. I love the idea of creating a stable together.
Yes, that's
I'm
a
ready
great
for
idea.
some of that horse racing.
That's right. All right, y'all. Well, this has been a lovely time, and we're going to send you back and say goodbye. So thank you so much for coming.
Bye. Bye, Chad.
Thank you. All right, awesome. Another wonderful time with some wonderful people.
A fine gathering,
That's
indeed.
right, nothing but fun. So this is normally, on a Monday we would do projects to watch, we would do drops and whatnot. But
you
as
got to
we've
go
been
out there and
saying-
fend for yourselves this week.
That's right. That's right. We're shifting into our season 2 format, and
Higher ratings,
things are
shorter.
this month will be a little
Like and subscribe.
crazy, and then I think by next month or even later, the second half of this month will be
Yeah,
smooth
we're trying to
sailing.
get a lot of CNFT con stuff squared away right now, and
Exactly.
make sure we got things rolling in certain places there.
So for next week, actually for the rest of this week, on Thursday, please tune into the show. We've got some lovely ladies.
First time to appear twice in 1 week.
Oh, wow. Jenny Brito. She'll be on Thursday, as will Nighthawk. So we're really looking forward to that. And then
That's gonna be hot.
And then next Monday, we will be out of town. We're going on a mini
sweet home,
vacation.
Chicago.
And so we will not be here. So there won't be a show unless Tyler wants to pop on and do something.
That's
Maybe
true.
Will. Who knows? I can't say. I can't speak to what they're going to do.
We won't be here.
I'm not going to be here. We'll be traveling that day. So really no chance. But we will try to tune in. Why not?
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, our Thursdays for the month of August are totally packed. We've got lots of great people coming up.
I just had something I wanted to mention.
Please.
I wanted to shill. This week, we are having our Overexposed Mech Dreams lore contest, and it's going until August 11th at noon Eastern time. So get out there. You can choose, you don't have to be a holder. You can choose any picture on JPEG Store of a mechanism and use that in a lore post that's up to 2 tweets. Go to the Overexposed Twitter and you'll see more information. But I would love to have you join that. We've got some really good entries, but I really just want to get all kinds of crazy robo vibes from y'all.
Yeah,
and
got some good ones so far.
We're going to be play
Here's the mech that
testing
you can win.
Facility 7 on Fridays.
That's the mech that you can
win. But we won't be this week because we're going out of town. But
that's right. So Facility 7 playtests are on pause for 1 week. And the news is taking a very slight break. But of course, Thursdays will always be rolling. Always rolling.
And you'll be getting your clearance levels for those play tests.
That's right. We've got, hopefully on Thursday, we'll be able to officially announce the release of our first Office of Advancement data token purchasable NFTs. So we're creating, we've got the NFTs are all done. And you'll be able to spend data tokens to get some. So that's part of our board game Facility 7. But don't want to get into it too much today because it's not ready. We're not ready. But as soon as NMaker gets that set up for us, we're rocking and rolling.
Vroom, vroom.
All right. Well, this has been the CNFT news. The day is Monday. The month is August. And the date
it's 8/8, okay?
is the 8th.
It's
I'm
8/8.
getting there in my own time. And the year is 2022. And the time
it's not quite as cyberpunk as we thought it might be, I guess.
2022?
Yeah.
We're waiting for 2077.
The clothes aren't quite as.
Meet back in 55 years.
Right here.
2027.
I wonder what Stella will be wearing then. I wonder what the future would be at that point.
Right. Yeah.
Probably back to some more Dune style.
It'll probably just be like
more
normal
like
looking.
ancient.
Yeah, like normal stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, whatever. Let's
You get the picture.
Let's end this thing. This is great, but it's over. So we'll see you on Thursday.
Peace.